Okay, hey guys.
We sit.
Yeah, we can sit. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, your white off pants are
Yeah,
gonna get
I don't
dirty.
know. It's fine. It's fine though.
Good thing I'm not wearing any
Good
pants.
thing I poop my pants on the daily, so it's fine. Okay, we're at Point Doom. I don't know if you know what that is, but I think like Dune was shot here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All 8 of them.
How do I intro?
Yeah.
Do you all know this man?
I wear a lot of hats, you know? I'm the driver, I'm the kid that she babysits, I'm the brains behind this whole operation.
Oh. I mean, you did prop up the camera. That's kind of like the most important
Yeah,
part.
y'all should see the setup that we're on right now.
Yeah.
You guys are in a bush.
Yeah, you guys were in the dirt if you didn't prop up the camera, because I don't really care. Like, I only cared where like I was, but I forgot that it's important to put where the camera is.
I'm looking out for you guys.
Okay, guys, I'm not gonna lie. I wrote down like a few questions, but like I don't want to get into it now because I feel like it's like.
Basically, guys.
Wait, I do have a question for you actually.
Okay.
How do you feel being back in LA? Because he actually. Do you want to tell them?
Yeah. So born and raised in this beautiful. I mean, come on now.
Yeah.
But I moved to New York like a month ago.
Mm-hmm.
GG's.
Yeah.
You know, when Isha came to LA, I said, "This is my time." I passed the torch to Isha. But how do I feel? I mean, it's weird, honestly. I feel
Really?
like it also makes me very grateful for like my fam, for you.
Oh, that's so nice.
For Leo, shout out Big Lee, for all my friends, particularly like my mom though. I come back and she has like meals ready for me and I'm like, whew, I miss this.
Can I have a bite?
Guys, if you didn't know, Isha actually goes to my house when I'm not there to get meals and to pet my dog.
If you stay till the end of this video, I'll drop the codes at the end.
Yeah, watch till the end and you get my house codes. But anyway, yeah.
Mm-hmm. What would your advice be to someone like wanting to move out but they like love their home area?
It's like I think it's like ripping the Band-Aid off. Like you gotta just trust your gut. I think my gut was telling me to move. Obviously there were some extenuating circumstances, but I always wanted to live somewhere else. Same with me for college. Like I feel like you kind of know if you're that type of person, and like I've always wanted, like I need the space and I also would say that like I'm a big believer in that, like giving distance makes the heart grow fonder in all aspects of life, not just in like relationships, but like in the relationship that I have with LA. It's like I love it here so much, but it's like the longer time I spend away, then it just makes coming back here that much better, and vice versa with New York. And it's like then those two working in tandem, fucking Shaq and Kobe out here. Like I'm like in New York being Shaq and Kobe.
I thought you only had one dog.
All right, anyway. I think if you spend too much time, you just become like too much time in one place or doing one thing, you just become stagnant. Obviously, I'm like very, and same with you, I feel like all over the place kind of in a good way. But I think if you're thinking about wanting to move out or wanting to get somewhere else, then that's far enough, you know? You know that like that it's meant for you and that you just need to rip the Band-Aid off and do it because you will never regret it.
Yeah, you won't regret it.
You won't.
You'll either grow and learn.
Exactly. You'll either love it and
Yeah.
you'll grow and learn.
I mean, you will. Not you'll either, like you will.
She's so profound, guys.
I am.
But y'all already know that.
Guys, he didn't have an apartment in New York for like 2 weeks when he moved there.
I was homeless.
He was homeless.
And proud.
He was actually homeless. Homeless and proud, yeah. And I feel like personally I would not be able to do that because I just like my stuff organized. So I'm just curious, like when you get really stressed and you have no like grasp on like what's around you, like what keeps you grounded.
Oh, Isha whipped out all the good questions today. This is crazy. With the good view, I guess.
I do that every day though, right?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
Got
the cameras. Got
like
the
what
cameras.
Should we eat? Like what should we eat?
Yeah, I said to Isha.
You're
No, that was
so
last
good.
week.
You're doing so
No.
good.
No.
I'm so proud of you.
Oh no, it was like last week when I was like, "What should we get for dinner?" And she's like, "No, something not helpful." Actually, not helpful. How do I stay grounded? Leaning on friends and family, honestly. This is y'all time to shine, like shit. No, but actually I think it's like I am lucky to have like such a supportive network of like in New York and here where I was never concerned for a moment because I knew that like if something were to go bad, I knew that like I had these like super amazing people in my life that I could lean on to help me as I was homeless in New York. Yes, it's like a little bit scary and it was like frustrating at times. I went to New York and then I would just tour 3 to 5 apartments every day for like 2 weeks straight. And I was like, I'm gonna find something. And if I don't was not an option actually. And lo and behold, I found something. As I'm like walking around New York and I was like exhausted because I had slept on a couch for the last like 2 nights and on like a floor. But I was just like, bro, this is honestly like living the dream. And like I was like, soon I'm gonna be in an apartment and this is all gonna be over. And if worse comes to worse, I'm gonna go back home or I'll do this or whatever. Don't be afraid of possible situations, I feel like. How do you stay grounded here? You're so far from home.
Nature.
Nature, really?
Yeah, genuinely.
Really?
I feel like that's my favorite part about LA is just being outside. Like,
We outside.
We really outside, exactly. I don't really want to be interviewed because like
This is me interviewing you, so I don't really appreciate you like trying to like ask me like an impromptu question to make me like
seem unprepared in front of my viewers. Like that was not chill.
How do you stay grounded? Oh, you love nature? Go fucking try it out then. Oh, I see. So this podcast is like you're the host and I'm
Exactly.
I see.
Yeah, well, like kind of.
Hostisha.
Hostisha. Oh yeah, what keeps you up at night? Like genuinely.
Insomnia. Like
Do you actually feel like you have a sleeping problem?
Do you actually think you have a sleeping problem?
So- I didn't know we brought attitude with us.
I didn't know we brought the doctor with
Whatever.
us. Fucking
We-
sleep
I'm
doctor.
literally-
What keeps me up at night? That's a good question. I don't know. Just like
Yeah.
The fear of failure.
I knew
fear
you were
of,
gonna
like,
say that.
not
I
living
knew
my
you
life
were
to the fullest.
I knew he was gonna say that shit. No, but I actually think what would be a really good thing to talk about. What do you think is like the formula to like developing?
really deep friendships.
I don't think there is a formula, but I think there's like best practices. I think if there was a formula, then everyone would be able to do it, but I think the ability to connect with people that deep is something that not everyone can do. And it's like you have to like open your mind and be like willing to be that person.
Is it more so like finding people you like genuinely click with, or is it like growing together?
Well, I think it's a combo, and I think an important aspect is being able to recognize when you can be that close to someone, and also when someone just like either doesn't have the capacity to like develop that deep of a friendship with you, and then not be like working hard at it, and because then you just basically
Work yourself into this hole of hating them.
or hating whatever. I think that is true with like hobbies and shit like that too, where it's like if you're trying to force something that's not going to be there, you're just digging yourself into a black hole. You got to be able to just kind of like adjust and go with the flow, and obviously that's like easier said than done, but I think it's like we wouldn't be best friends if it was like hard, you know what I mean? In some way,
It's kind of just like meant to be.
a little bit, but I think that's just like personality types as well.
It's like, how do you find your people? I think all good things take good quality time.
Yeah. I mean, I call like maintaining friendships like a full-time job. In order to be like a good friend, it's literally a full-time job of like being there for them and like being willing to like, I don't want to drive her around everywhere all the time, but I do it. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
really?
Maybe I don't want to go and take my friend to the airport at 6 a.m., but like I'm a good friend, and like if they did that for me, it would make me happy, and so I do something like that. It takes like a conscious effort. You need to be willing to put in the work, but then at the same time, it's like if something's not happening organically at a certain point, then you have to be able to also recognize that and be like, okay, to be honest, like this friendship is gonna be what it is at this level, and that's not to say that like it can always change. I think down the line or a couple years or months or whatever that it can change, but I think just like being able to recognize and adapt on the flow or on the go with that is really important. Another really important thing is like having experiences and like living in like the same way that like in a relationship, I feel like that like exposes things or like makes you have to grow in a certain way. Like we have like gone to New York together, we've gone to LA together, like we've done fun ass shit, and like there were times in that where like she crashed out on me or I crashed out on her, but then it's like you grow doing that. If we just went and like sat around on the couch all day, it's a great activity to do, by the way. Like no one is saying that not to do that. I'm saying I think beyond that there's levels to it. Going out and like experiencing things and doing experiences with your friends, I think that's a really good way to grow as well. And it's just like fun. Like we have these memories that like we're never gonna forget. You said that you had your methods. Let's hear them.
No, I didn't say I had my methods.
Oh.
I feel like it kind of just happens, but then you look at like your friends and you completely understand why you're friends with them,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
And it just naturally comes about. And also people that fizzle out along the way, it's like I know why it doesn't work out.
It's true. A lot of people really try and hold on to these friendships. I definitely understand that it is like easier said than done. Again, everything's easier said than done. I and you, I'm sure, have put so much energy into like trying to like make something work or save something. You gotta see the stars in the sky or whatever that saying is. You gotta see the...
Oh man, I can't see it because it's daylight. Oh wait, let's ask the less serious question. What are your favorite pieces of clothing that you own? Like what makes you feel like really like confident when you step out of the house? Like what's your outfit?
Probably these pants. And I mean, I honestly love this shirt.
Y'all are looking at it right here.
I think it changes.
Do you feel like men's fashion is limited, or do you think that people just don't try to do
No, I don't think it's limited at all. Thrifting is the number one way to grow out your closet, but I also think that when you're thrifting, you can get carried away in buying everything in the damn store because it's cheap. But I think also just like buying pieces and then like finding a reason to wear them.
If you were a clothing item, you'd be a wifey beater. I think that's good.
Literally You just called me a wife beater.
No, if I were a man, I would be wearing wife beaters all the time.
So you're projecting onto me and she's the
No,
wife beater.
no, I'm not. Okay, if I were a clothing item, what would I be?
Good question.
I know, right?
You would be like a pair of like low-rise jeans.
Oh, that's good. Oh, wait, that's good. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you. Yeah.
You're welcome. Let me keep going on my fashion.
Okay, yeah, please.
I think accessorizing too. It's a big key component.
Show them your watch.
That was a close call. Yeah. Oh, if it focuses. It's Cartier. This is some Cartier. And by Cartier, I mean it was $20. Try shit out. Like me 3 years ago would have been like, no way I'm ever wearing a watch. No way I'm ever wearing camo pants. Those are for redneck people. And now look at me. So it's like.
And now you're a redneck.
You'll get like your favorite things in your wardrobe, and then building like around them is key, because then it's like you always feel confident. Like I love wearing these pants.
True.
And so then it's like I can test other shit around it. What's your advice to your fans that are trying to like get fashionable and get into having a good sense of style, but are like they're rookies?
Start basic.
Yeah,
I think
it's true.
starting basic, like just like the most like.
That's very true.
I think buying.
Get yourself a nice white tee and a nice dark tee and.
So you're asking me the question.
Sorry,
Okay.
got excited with that answer.
But I think if you start basic, buy things you can wear like a lot, and then like you said, accessorize them or just like mix and match. I don't know. Make your own capsule wardrobe.
I think also sometimes people forget, like, you have free will. You can build your dream wardrobe. It's gonna take a while.
It is a factor, at least I've heard it somewhere. It's like the people that spend the least amount of money on clothes actually have the best wardrobes. And I've seen that here. Because there are so many people that are
Frugal people everywhere
For
are
real.
applauding right now.
for real. Like all the thrifting baddies, like they always have just the best clothing, and they're like, oh, I got this for $2.
And you get such good memories from thrifting shit. These, I literally remember buying at a flea and Isha was there. Remember that? All right, at the flea on Abbot Kinney, right off Abbot Kinney. And whatever. A lot of people are afraid of thrifting. Not really anymore. It's because it's become like a trend. But also know when you need to buy something new. Underwear. Isha doesn't know that, so.
You were so.
Yo, move the mic back a little.
Yeah,
yo.
for
Move the mic
real.
back. It's getting invasive. Dude, this view is just fucking insane.
No, it's just perfect.
No clickbait needed. Y'all are clicking on this video.
Okay, so if you didn't know, we're 1 year post grad. So I actually want to ask you, like, if you could go back a year, the day we graduated, what would you tell yourself? At graduation, capping out everything, what would you tell yourself?
I've lost my edge. I used to have like so many sayings, you guys. Like, plus, like, you can't get mad if you get a saying thrown at you, you know? It's like, it's half serious.
No, I feel like you're getting more mad because it's like, why are you trying to teach me a lesson?
Yep.
Were you nervous to come back to LA after graduating just because of how different it would be?
Yeah. Also, just because of like, I didn't know what was gonna happen once I came back. Like, was I gonna get a 9 to 5? Was I gonna, I had no idea what was happening. I think I was luckily kind of just in this like naive state of like, well, I'll figure it out, like blah, 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 which like is good, but I think that kind of saved me. I think there was also just so much shit going on that I like didn't really have the time to like sit down and tweak, which is important. I think keeping yourself distracted, things and doing things that you love is like one of the most important things you can do. Because when you get too much time to sit around, we've seen what can happen to a lot of people.
Right. All tea, all shade.
Yeah, deadass. Trust your gut, and like for me, it was like the options were like go get a 9 to 5 and move to New York immediately. There's always like pressure from other people and like other people's situations, but you always just have to ground yourself and remember that you are your own story and individual, and like you don't need to follow anyone else's path. Go and forge your own path, whatever way that looks, but don't fuck it up. That's all I gotta say. I knew, I was like, all right, I'm gonna come back to LA and I have like 6 months to grind and get myself to a point where then I can move to New York. And if not, then the little experiment's over and you're gonna go get a 9 to 5. And I came back and put my fucking head down. I'm a hypocrite when I say this because I need to get better at it, but like figuring out your goals and then being like, how am I gonna get there is like so important. A lot of people just like have these goals, which are great, but then you just think about the goal and you're like, oh, it's so far off. Oh, like I'm never gonna get there. Bro, you can genuinely do like anything you want. It's just like a scientific formula, right? You learned that one in school, right, guys? A
Which
scientific
formula?
method. You know, like
Which
y
formula?
equals mx plus b. For me, the goal was grow my own business enough to be able to move to New York, and I sat down and literally was like writing out. Isha knows I don't write a lot, so this is pretty monumental. Make a plan, and then you have action items that you can like check off and be like, okay, I did that, and it makes you feel better. And 2, then it's like, no scientist ever was just like, I want to invent this or I want to do this, and then it just magically happened, right? You gotta like create the experiment and gather all your tools that you need and then actually execute on that experiment, and then definitely not gonna be successful the first time. And so then you need to like be able to pivot and then not be thrown off by that and be like, okay, like that's fine, we got somewhere. We like what Isha said, it's like you either try something, you're either successful or you learn something. So it's like, and most of the time you're learning something.
And growing. You'll always grow.
Right. Which I would also argue is success. Yeah, I think I would tell myself, go for it, buddy. No, but I was lucky because I had like cheerleaders on my side, like Isha, that were like, you got this, do it. Even though I had no fucking idea what was going on, and I was like, all right, you know, I got that.
My favorite advice to myself is always do the uncomfortable option.
Yeah.
Because if you're gonna do what's comfortable, you know you can always go back to that.
Bro's yes theory. Seek discomfort. Yeah, no, I completely agree.
Yeah.
I mean, we are the two that seek discomfort.
Okay, going off that though, I will say my favorite trait about you is how...
Guys, she's about to compliment
I
me.
am. I'll give you one singular compliment. Your ability to like not be so heavily influenced by other people.
Thanks.
You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah,
I feel like it's
it's
hard
true.
to not want to ask opinions of literally everybody regarding everything. Like, yes, you ask opinions, but I feel like deep down you always know what you want to do. So like, what's your advice for just like actually being confident in yourself to like take the risks? Or do you just feel like you've always been like that? I've asked you that before.
I mean, I think I am a stubborn person, but I think I've learned to like use it more to my advantage. It used to be that it was a disadvantage for me, that like
I would piss people off, or
I would do some shit that would get me in a worse position, but now I think I've learned how to like hopefully use it in a way that's better for me. But I think people think that like the decisions I'm making are in spite of them, or like to spite someone else or something else, when in reality it's just like
That's just what I want to do, honestly. Like,
really not that
True.
deep. Like, that's honestly just like what I want to do. I think also learning to be patient even when it's like hard, I think is something that I've kind of learned since college, honestly, because I think it's important to just like think about things and get inputs. Obviously, I was laughing when Isha was talking about that, because so often I'll like ask for her opinion on something and then she gives me her opinion and then I'm just like, all right, well, I'm doing the other thing actually.
Yeah, and then I say,
why the fuck did you ask me that?
Exactly.
But I think it's important sometimes for me, even as crazy as it sounds, to just like get the opinion, even if I already know what I'm doing, just as like crowdsourcing. I'm curious, and because I think also sometimes if everyone is saying to do one thing, then I'm like, okay, I ain't about that. So many people do things, because that's the norm, or because you should, or because, and it's like,
What?
like, because what's the norm? Like, my favorite thing, I was actually talking about this the other day with Melissa, my favorite thing is creating like a glitch in the matrix where it's like, oh, you're supposed to be doing this. I think about all day, like you're driving and you go into the grocery store and it's like you're being like such a good little bot. Consciously creating that glitch in the matrix is so fun for me. It becomes addicting, honestly. I should be doing this, then I'm actually not gonna do that because that's not fun. Like, why would I just do that? And because it's like, I think you create more opportunity, but also just like more fun.
we should have a goal for the viewers, like do like one glitch in the matrix a week.
Yeah, one glitch
Something.
a week. That's another thing I learned. I used to be afraid of like talking to strangers, and so then I just started with a goal of like, all right, you're just gonna have one conversation with a stranger once a week. Once you like set a little goal like that, like I was talking about earlier, of like setting a goal and an action plan to like, how am I gonna get there? Trust me, once y'all start testing out this glitch in the matrix hack, we're gonna start a revolution. It's gonna be people just fucking doing crazy shit. Well, Isha told me to do it, so.
No, you told
Yeah.
them. Like, would you consider yourself a headstrong person? Because I think
Oh,
you
yeah.
are.
100%.
Like, to the extreme, which is, I think is a good thing, but
To
a
the
lot of people
extreme.
think it's not.
I think yes. It's also important though, like, and I'm still learning this, of like, when you are such a headstrong person, I think it's a really good thing. And I think you can be grounding for a lot of people too. Learning to like give up that role, if you will. Usually when I'm on vacation, like I'm the one who's like wanting to plan things and like have this whole idea of like what we should be doing and blah, 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 blah. Being on vacation, I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna, someone else take the reins for 2 weeks and I can just relax and just basically disassociate and not really care what we're doing. And like, that's a freeing thing as
Oh,
well.
you
I think.
disassociated? Do you remember anything?
Nope.
Oh, man.
No. Do you think it gets annoying sometimes being my friend when I'm like such a headstrong ass person?
No, because it's yet to affect me, honestly.
That's
If
good.
anything, it's worked out in
But
my
that's
favor.
I was gonna say, but that's a reflection of her ability to like take everything in stride, you know? Because a lot of people would be affected by some of the dumbass shit that I say and do. So
That's true, but vice versa.
wrap it up. I think a lot of people think of Isha and I as like nonchalant, carefree, are so chill, just like go with the flow. I think, to be honest, that could not be further from the truth. But we're good at like giving that impression to people, you know? And so then when people are like, oh, like they just don't really care, blah, 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 then it's just like, sure, like you can think that. But real ones know that
That's so true.
up here, the gears are turning at all times. Everything we do is intentional.
Everything is strategic.
Everything's strategic.
Everything's
Everything's
planned.
intentional. Actually, I'm gonna share one of my great Wyatt-isms. Isha knows this one. Embarrassment is an underexplored emotion. Going back to what we were saying about the glitch in the matrix thing, I think that fits in like perfectly. And I think it's starting to kind of become a trend. You see these people that are like on reels and they're like on a train in New York, being like, guys, this is day one of learning public speech. It's like, all right, bro. We don't need to be doing it in like a performative, corny way. Bro, you think Isha just wanted to start posting all over her Instagram and YouTube and everything all of a sudden? All I'm saying is clap it up, because she went through the underexplored emotion of whatever, and now look at us, we're here. So that's pretty lit. You never know what's on the other side of that, like we said earlier. That's why it's like I'll be out in public and I'll like in New York and I'll be like, oh, Cassandra, can you film this? And they're like, you're not embarrassed, blah, blah, blah. It's like, bro, first of all, you're a little blip to everyone else.
Exactly.
Like you're actually just a little blip.
Did you not see the TikTok I posted yesterday? I just posted a TikTok about that, saying about what I said in that voice memo to you like a week ago. I was like,
oh, it's
you're
true.
the side character in everyone else's life, and you have to remember that.
It's true.
That no one cares about you because you're the side character in their life.
Oh, so Isha doesn't care about me. Cut the fucking cameras.
Let's not stop throwing it at my camera.
Oh, this is a big boy.
No, but I think it's true though. I think it's a good reminder. It's like whenever you feel scared or embarrassed, even in public, when people are scared to like ask for like a waiter for something.
It's true.
It's like you're just the side character in their life. Like who cares?
It's true. You being a memorable blip is 100 times better than just being the fucking sheep blip. We have so many interactions every day. Wouldn't you rather have it be something that you actually remember, hopefully in a positive way, than just like one of the millions that you don't? I don't know, man. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah. Oh, this one is good. I was proud of myself for this one.
Okay.
What aspect of yourself do you feel
What
like?
ass?
All right, thanks so much for watching. No, what aspect?
What ass? I got a lot of ass.
Okay, ready?
Interrupted me.
Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Okay, what aspect?
Why are you laughing?
I'm scared. Fine. What part of you do you feel is the most misunderstood?
Okay. I think I got an answer.
Okay, please go.
A lot of times, people will assume I'm like this happy-go-lucky, everything's going well for me, blah, 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 just based off like the way that I treat other people. I try to give that energy off. I've had like people ask me before, like, how are you just so like positive? Like, I feel like even you've asked me that. Of like, how do you stay so positive? Or like, how do you... And it's like, bro, like, it's all an act. Like... secret's out, but like it's true. It's like no one is gonna be so positive and so, I mean, if you are, kudos to you. Learning to like convince yourself almost and just like remind yourself, to be honest, it could be 100 times worse, even when you're like at literally the lowest of lows.
Do you feel like because of that, do you ever like resent people for not like seeing that part of you?
No,
Or no?
not at all. Because
Really?
it just means I'm a good actor. Like,
I guess, but yeah.
with like my really close friends or like with my family, I would, if there was, because it's like, all right, y'all should be able to like see deeper, you know what I mean? Because everyone's in line.
For what?
What?
In line for what? So then how do you like maintain your like level-headedness? What is that word? Is that a word?
Level-headedness?
No, do you know what I'm saying? Like
Level-headedness?
Yeah.
Well, I feel like this goes back to your question on like staying grounded. Like it's just
True.
like having real
circle.
experiences with people that I actually love and want to be around. I mean, I'm an extrovert, and so I feed off of social interaction. How I keep my level-headedness? Peace and love and prosperity.